Time to unplug this bitch. Isn't today the day of the soiree? Or is this the last day that I have to prep?
Well met, eh?
It's the last day that I have to prep. Alonzo wants to hang out in the day.
All right then. Where to? Wonderful.
I think I'm gonna go running around and shopping after. Is that Goofy? Ah, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting.
Hey.
You mind coming with me to see the landowner, Alonzo? As long as you don't kill yourself, I think it'll be cool. Please don't.
Thank you.
Great. My network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path so he won't be disturbed. Now, the curtain rises. Oh, God. What? Alonzo? Hold on 1 second. What? Alonzo, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Okay, it's not working. Gah. Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Cullus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left, or has she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done with my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after? My life? You're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie?
What?
My desires? What the hell are you getting at? Get into your purse strings. I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomfiting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I assume you used the money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes. She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. Such a beautiful little family at stake. You've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next, threatened. Before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and now you can't break free. Rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How can you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? My uncle in Christ, you literally set the hit out to destroy his village and have his mother killed. What are you talking about? What the fuck do you mean by that? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
It sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
Well, sure.
I believe you said them, Alonzo. Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. If I hadn't met you, I surely would have ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned what I want to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free. I'll even help you atone for your sins, as long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine. I accept your offer. You've my word. Ah, you hear that? Alright then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Oh, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet. Our bet, you mean? Hold on, that should be our bet, right? Oh my, I can't tell if you're the daring or dauntless type. I must admit it's quite charming, that's what I like the most about you. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worst. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat. Yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of this world that has made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be a great con man, Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king, who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia. I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and take it for myself. What Alonso's word meant isn't really clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution to his eyes. He decided to place his absolute trust in me.
I will live to my fullest potential.
Thank you. English Faker. I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned. You'll just have to bear with me for now. When we meet next, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Last chance to do anything. Nobody wants to hang? Let's go shopping.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Checking out the Gloam Hall first. Excuse me.
Say there.
Got a word from our mutual friend Alonso. He says to give you a discount. If that's what he wants, that's what I'll do. You might say I have something of a connection with these sort of places. I put in a good word for you. 20% off. Just in case. These would have been really nice in the Coliseum challenges. Just being able to hit a weakness saves a turn even when it's not optimal for somebody. These can be purified at the church. No, these are just rare items. They can't be purified. These, there's really not much to them. Thank you anyway.
All right then.
Let's go.
I don't think we have anything that we can purify.
Closure.
And Elda, closure. How may the church guide you? You already know what I want, Father. Normal attacks become fire affinity. It's an 11-point difference. It's not worth it. Reduce damage from getting hit by a weakness. That's actually not bad, but I do prefer Hulkenberg's current weapon. Increase damage against giant type monsters. Kama-Itachi blades. Oh, Kama-Itachi blades. Increase all ally. Huh? Hold on, pause for a second.
What now?
So it was the other weapon that increases his attack damage at the start of his turn while he's commander. That's disgusting.
Closure.
That's an everybody buff on a weapon. I'm getting this 100%. We can get both of these. Thank you, Father. Close your A. And Ismay. Oh, man. Boxer's headgear. Increase evasion against strike. It is an extra 5 evasion. Not even weak to strike. But I guess she can take it. Yeah, if Stroll's gonna go back to being Brawler, then he can take the medium HP recovery along with his, Actually, I'll just give him the medium HP one right now. And he's almost done with Gunner. 9,000. Hex Shot. Heavy Physical Pierce may inflict Hex. Shoot. I don't know what I want to do with Stroll. I need Stroll to finish Warrior so that we can... Because we're going to unlock Samurai soon. Oh, poor Brig. How you doing?
Just you.
You seem unscathed. Sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. Thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know. But I'm telling you, mean drawing an all-out war. A campaign against Sanctif himself. I need time to repair. I'm being unreasonable. Forget I said anything. Aw, poor Brig. Such a nice-looking character. I don't know why I tried to take that back as if I said something bad, because I really didn't. I like the way that her face looks. Also, the white hair
Come off it.
really pops with her skin, which is another reason why I like the hair. I mean, it's not just the hair, but the color too.
Where to?
Actually, let me check the Igniter shop real quick.
Wonder if I could have been one of them elder.
Welcome.
I'm probably gonna raise a stat for the end of the day. Nothing to appraise.
Now
More
then.
stuff to sell.
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm gonna buy some potions. Excuse me. I meant to mute myself when I did that, except my hand was covering the mute button. I mean, the hand that would have gone to the mute button was covering my mouth. I fucking cleaned them out. Oh, I hit the 99 cap. That's why it would let me buy more.
All right then. All right then.
Well, stranger things have
Oh,
happened.
Gladell. Keep forgetting that he's still in the running. I need tier 4 courage? Ah, shit, I didn't mean to go to her. I know that I need more courage.
Right.
Wait,
Right.
actually, what request do we have?
Really?
That's a relic search. Moore's task. Oh yeah, this woman. Mellow milk.
What now?
I wish we could see recipes, but it's fine.
Wonder if I could have been one of them. Idiot.
If you can, I'd be much obliged.
Where to?
What do I want to do?
Let's go.
I'm really trying to think. Everybody else wants me to have higher stats, basically, in order to hang. Could have hung out with Stroll. Need to collect another relic piece. Courage needs a raise. Imagination needs a raise. Maybe having tier 3 eloquence will matter at some point, but it hasn't for a while, surprisingly.
Hey, you.
Welcome.
Hey, you. You.
Hang on.
Yeah, just give me some of this energy from this rock.
Yep.
Hey, you.
What?
Man-Eater Grotto.
Until next time.
You got nothing.
Hey, you.
Man, there's really not much for us.
Go.
Actually, were these stalls always here on Cattle Rock Road? Were these the ingredients that I've been trying to find for forever?
Excuse me?
Do you prefer your Valmo roasted or stewed? You prefer stew. Yeah, me too. You're proper Mr. Connoisseur, eh, mister? You know that boy selling bait over there. He's a wee scunner who likes it roasted. Can you imagine being so daft? Well, now, Mr. Elda Connoisseur, want to buy some special foods? Rock beans! I've also got the fragmented spice, hero fruit seeds. I'm selling it to help me poor old ma. Come on, mister, buy it.
Can we talk?
I could buy in bulk. Thank you.
Excuse me? Can we talk? Excuse me?
Man, the fact that we can't buy in bulk is such a crime.
Excuse me? Can we talk? Thank you. Excuse me? Can we talk? Excuse me? Can we talk?
Yeah, God, I'm sorry. This is gonna take a little bit, but
Excuse me?
I also have to buy some junk from that kid as well.
Excuse me? Can we talk?
I swear, there's just nobody selling spices and ingredients anywhere else
Excuse me?
in all the land.
Thank you. Excuse me?
And cooking is also really convenient too, because it doesn't take time to do it. So if you're not cooking, then you're just not, you know,
Hey,
taking
mister.
good advantage of stuff. How do you like your Valmo? Turn roasted or stewed? Turn roast, I think. Hi, new grown-ups like turn pit Valmo. Don't you love watching it go round and round over the fire, giving that mouth-watering aroma? I'll tell that girl selling seeds over there, you prefer your good roast. Her palate's not so refined as us, pal. Hey, does my lord feel like making a purchase or two? My bugs are fresh around these parts. Be able to use these as bait when you're fishing too. Never tried it myself.
Can we talk?
You've got mail.
Hey, mister. Can we talk? Hey, mister. Can we talk?
I'll buy like 2 of these. I haven't seen fishing pop up at all, so I'm not really losing sleep over it.
All right then. Where to?
Where's the spot to raise my courage? Well, this is not available during the day.
Let's go.
This isn't even the correct spot that I wanted to go to.
Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
All right then.
Can we talk? Hey!
Oi! All right then. Go.
Actually, it's not over here, is it? There's some dudes who wanted to do some, like, swimming in the water or something. Well, courage would help with Brig. Could also give a speech.
Young man.
It would be better to just get eloquence up to 3 right now. Who's that on stage? Oh, it's the pretty boy.
Now what am I?
Alright, who's ready to watch me bomb another debate? You feel me?
In such an exquisite
My dream is a beautiful country led by a beautiful
I
king.
see.
That's why you're basing his campaign on. Why don't you debate the other candidate? Win other candidates' support, you might be able to win Lewis's trust.
It's you.
You're the elder boy who offered up the sanctus on a platter. A bloody end to a holy woman. Classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so that you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine
Everyone,
it.
listen not to empty words or ideas, but to what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is the world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldiers and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty. But shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on the throne?
In such
Once I am king, I'll
exquisite
expel all the
world.
unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation that of only beautiful things. I love you, Lord Milo. Beauty is justice. What's this bloody narcissist on about? He's playing to his diehard followers. What did I say to appeal to them? Does beauty govern countries? God, I don't know what the correct answer is. It's either the bottom one or the third one. I mean, the second or the third option. Beauty is deeper than our skin. Not the field that we should be playing in. Where's the ad hominem option? Or the red herring? What are your policies, though? I mean, already some of his policy is get rid of all the ugly people.
Although,
How does beauty govern a country? That's not a government.
Yeah.
The flowers that bloom in the field, the magnificent grand cathedral, everyone seeks comfort and guidance that beauty always leads them to. He's right, show us more, beauty is justice. What rubbish, Fulham's line of questioning gave him room to give even more absurd. Hell, I'm starting to see his point.
Beauty.
These people are true connoisseurs of beauty. Huh. Yeah, no, my debate skills aren't good.
Let's give it a shot.
now then.
It's tragic that we live in a world where people like this are given platforms.
Why, that's...
Unfortunate, but is whatever. Oh wait, I didn't go buy. Well, I mean, we're geared
Time
up.
marches on, and the
We're
age
as
of
geared
the
up as
new
we could be,
king
honestly.
draws nearer.
Time for Luis to blow up the town.
At last.
Right, everyone. The soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Lewis is staying at. It's Go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we'll all greet Lewis together, let him know we showed up. Excepting Gallica, of course. She stays hidden. He's the only one... He only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out, speed over toward the Gauntlet Runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tapping on Lewis to buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Lewis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. Why do I have a feeling that it's not in that book? Like, it might not even be the actual formula in that book. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, boss. You're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put this on your shoulders, but we believe in you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Watch over ourselves and all three of us. We're moving at nightfall. Oh, we just sit around all morning? Oh, never mind. You know, that's true. We don't have any Mustari
Sharp
party members.
soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martyrus guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
That doesn't exactly correlate. What if instead of the runner being empty, he's got the worst people guarding it because of the security issue from before?
Shh, they're here.
Oh, never mind.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Oh.
He's keeping watch over our Gauntlet Runner.
Maybe that was the wrong answer.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your Gauntlet Runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit troopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
Oh, he's a... You know what? That would make sense, because when Juana's in the town, Fidelio is, like, standing off in the corner. Maybe he is in love with her.
There he is!
There he is! Oh, it's Gladell.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you, I'm nervous. I feel out of place. The correct answer is to either... Well, there's two correct answers in my opinion. It's either I feel out of place, meaning it's uncomfortable being here among such great people, or it's thank you, as in I'm glad that you take us over here, you know?
I feel somewhat out of place.
God. I wish that sometimes the dialogue options were exactly what they said, because sometimes they're different than what I think they are.
No need to be modest. Standing in attendance here proves you've won my approval. Everyone recognizes that. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuarist forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
Dubious old mage.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Are you even still unplayed?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Goddamn Heismay, leave him alone. It's too early for that.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Opportunity to slip away. Yeah, Hector didn't just spot us. Yay.
All right.
More people have taken interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now, I'm gonna sneak that formula. Ravioli, ravioli. Give me that formuoli. We had to slip out. Infiltration time.
All right.
Crew's tight, nice and light. We're smart to do this on the night of the soiree.
Look.
I lift to Luis's quarters. There's a guard in front of the lift. Of course they're watching the door. I don't think it looked that way. Let's see if we can get a sneak peek. But I can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have any choice. I'll have to look our way around. Hey, come here a moment. What are you doing? Heard the alert this morning. I just make sure extra security measures are in working order. I think something got you worked up. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, won't you? Capio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing along the door? I heard someone say Lily Juana entered the bridge. But you don't mean, are they in there alone? What do you think is going on?
Yeah.
Great, that's our chance. Juana has to know, right?
No way.
The key's not working. The one that worked before. They just changed the lock somehow. They're talking about extra security measures. I think we don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Oh.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands. Where are you from? Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Wait a minute. Luis was the one who sent what's-his-face to go and wreck Halia. Well, it was the fat guy who died. Fat guy who died. Fat guy who died. Klinger. Yeah. Fat guy who died. There's no way Klinger's alive, right?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
Okay, this might be a bit much, Stroll.
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required.
Oh my goodness. Man, Stroll cannot control himself.
They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied.
Huh.
It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoyed the party.
Bro, pick up your stool, you dumbass.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Great. Gladell's going to rat us out.
Uh,
Let's come back and miss the opportunity. You don't get another.
what?
Hmm? Like my body's being pulled downwards. The gauntlet runner's flying off? What's going on? There wasn't a takeoff schedule. What's going on tonight? Takeoff. It's like, you mean the runner's taking off? Why is that happening now? This was part of the plan. We're getting speed. What's our course? This is bad. We gotta change our flight path. We'll ram straight into that sphere of water. Whole area is thick with distortion from the magla. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. Dude, all this commotion is gonna have this place full of panicking guards. If they stay put, if we stay put, they'll find us. Hold on, follow me. Let's return to the deck for now. Can we get in through a window or something?
Phew.
That was close. Huh?
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Oh, we're gonna be able to walk on the walls. I remember this. There was some one guy who talked about this phenomenon.
What's going on?
That compels people to walk on the walls.
That soldier
Because of the
from earlier
magla.
was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Jesus Christ. What's happening? Everything's happening. I think we're gonna have to climb all the way over there.
A lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? We're still standing on the outside of the Shadrius. Oh, I knew this big vessel, but it looked like it'd go on for ages. And according to plan, I wasn't about to get thrown onto the hull, but failure's not an object of thing. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
Isn't good. What do we do now? Head for Luis's private quarters. Are you serious? The quarters are all the way at the far end of the runner. You got a point. The key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. A plan, don't you? Way to get us to Luis' room?
Did you?
Wait, you're gonna cut straight across the hull? I mean, anyone could do it too, but you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, get ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis's quarters straight ahead. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing section by using a scaffolding.
Here we go.
Losing time, let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. Blade riding in the outer walls. Use the movements to control the protagonist while he's on the sword. You can automatically jump between scaffoldings. If it's not there when you jump, you fall. Be on the lookout.
Gangway!
Ooh, Lord, this control's so weird. Ooh, Jesus. Wait. Oh, God. Oh, man, this is so slippery. Wait. Oh, God. I'm nice with it. Oh, my goodness. Jesus Christ is with us.
All right.
We actually made it. We got the Luis's quarters. Oh, we're gonna die there. You can't be so reckless.
This is no good.
I think we're moving away from the crystal. The run's gonna go back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Start to tilt again. We have to jump through the window. Wait. There's in time. If you stayed out like that, we would have been pummeled. Windsuits or not, it's nice to have some luck on our side. So here we are.
And yet...
Wait, is there somebody in the corner? The roof is really beautiful. Maybe we got some special spells so nothing falls when it's
Let's
turbulent.
hurry.
Anyway, we're looking for the formula somewhere in here. Sorry.
Okay.
Who's keeping the formula anywhere? It'd be at his place. Magic, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense, like library research. Maybe the formula is hidden somewhere else.
Good.
Several books on magic stacked in the shelf. Still magic books. Beautiful flowers, I've seen them some before. These are royal flowers, the one Luis scattered at the royal funeral. Keep them in his room like this. Is he displaying a trophy? Makes me sick thinking about it. Let's find the formula. With the collector this size, must be pretty passionate about his studies. He said he managed to craft such powerful curse. A map mark with different routes. Looks like it shows one in the Oceania.
Check this out.
The mark on the map, one of these islands off the shore. Weird, I've never heard of this place. It's just in this island for some reason. I wonder why. Quite the art collection he's got here. This even looks like an exterior shot of the Shower Rodriguez.
Incredible.
Enough to walk around the road. Just painting it really helped put it in perspective. They say it was originally developed for the state army and Louis claimed it for his own. To him, a symbol of power, no doubt about that. I think the formula behind the painting, nah. Still immaculate, not a mote of dust, right? There's nothing else to check. Oh, this is a closet?
This?
Looks like a storage closet, but it's shut. Let's revisit this later. Wait, find something? And that's it.
Look!
Same novel.
Same novel that you have. But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Luis knows. Wait a minute. He must know about the academia then.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Glaudel?
What are you doing here?
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I get it now.
He's a spy.
You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
He's trying seduction. We need to run.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
I don't plan on ratting you out.
I do love a smart man. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
He knew the prince then.
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Gladell, just be strong, man.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
We take our junk and leave.
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Gallica, this is not how this works. As long as we take the formula, I don't care what we do.
Your attention, everyone.
Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission?
Word.
The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
You know, as much as I don't like Luis, he's not wrong. I don't like Forden either.
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
What was this? Is Fidelio the rat? There's no way. He's not the rat. There's no shot. If Fidelio was the rat, then he would have... Well, there's no reason to reveal himself to us yet.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
But why would they even show that? Like, if he isn't the rat, then he just did that for no reason.
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate,
We will live.
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You heard anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Oh yeah, because the story is that Zorba was killed by the Cathedral Guards or the humans. They don't know that it was us, Stroll, and Hulk who took care of it.
Think the rat nipped him too? Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
When did Fidelio ever see us fight? Unless he knew the whole time with us sneaking through the Caradrius.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
We're gonna stop. We're out of time. We have to chase them.
Hurry!
What now?
Are you trying to tell me that we never got the fucking formula? This is crazy, man. We're able to get through. Trip and turbulence. Maybe log broke along the way. Gladel's able to get back here. This is bad.
We don't have time.
What's her? Gallica. Spare me the lip, okay?
Ready?
I thought there was a save point or something. There isn't.
Was that?
I think she's on deck. Yeah, no point in ignoring the stress call.
No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours.
Please, either he dies or he just disappears. I'm sick of seeing this guy.
You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Oh. What has he been feeding Hector?
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering assault war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included.
There's been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I agree.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
Ren.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Don't tell me we're gonna sit down and watch this thing slowly chip away at us.
That? Who's your king now? I am!
You're so pathetic for saying that line specifically.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
You fool, you slapped your hostage.
Save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
Gladel?
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juani's Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Why would you do that?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well. Oh, loathsome.
No way.
Wanders in sorrow.
I've seen it before. Now I have powers.
Parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
What's her archetype?
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
What the?
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
The dancer?
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Masked Dancer archetype. Along with its own skills, Masked Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. Seeker's Mask is currently equipped. You obtain new masks, visit special experiments in the academia.
Fine. You want a brutal fight?
No need to rush this.
Oh god, this outfit that she's in.
If I can get closer. Personal
Ridiculous. God.
space. Next
Okay.
time, I'll show you. Let's
Actually, you want a Masked Dancer? Medium fire damage to an enemy may inflict burn. Increase the success rate of status ailments. Medium wind. Increase attack. Negates repel physical. Recover a medium amount of caster MP every turn. Crimson Flame. Hellfire Dance. It inflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to fire, ignores resistances. One-time weakness to ice. Ice ignores resistances. Darkness. Same thing with darkness. Chance of one-shotting a monster. All enemies excuse A.
I call upon a royal soul. How's this?
Thanks.
Godly Blessing. Revives all KO'd allies or full HP.
Power. Flare!
Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain.
Take this!
Mage Flow.
I can't believe this!
With me now, Hector!
Masked Dancer!
One of them has to be weak to fire.
You're nothing!
Or wind.
Win!
You hit their weakness.
Ah.
This is just what I need!
Gale! You hit their weakness. Don't let up now, Juna.
That's 2 turns. Wow. That was fucking embarrassing.
Scour! Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
Oh, boo-hoo.
Don't underestimate Masked Dancer! Howling Wind!
My star is rising! To the rear guard. Clear it! Light!
Oh, he's weak to God. I mean, with the way that he was dressing, he's giving off demon vibes.
Die!
The power of Christ compels you.
Flare!
Your haircut is bad.
That hurts!
God, man, I hate Glodell. His outfit is ugly.
me.
Especially the stupid fuck-ass pimp jacket. It's wasted on him.
Not bad.
So those mask fragments were actually for the masked dancer.
Not at all.
Interesting.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
Well, Gallica, the answer is pretty obvious. We take him with us.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why?
The king's magic.
What's happening?
I'm recognized as a ruler, bro. You can't touch me.
No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Wait, it killed him?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
Because we've become popular enough for the magic to protect us.
What the hell?
Dead. You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Wait, is she talking about Gladel or us?
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Exactly.
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat. My tongue. My lips.
She's trying to get us killed.
You...
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Fidelio, stop lying to yourself.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
I still don't know about Fidelio. Something weird going on here.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock.
Mm-hmm.
It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems like we're in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he's so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
Alright. So Fidelio is on us. Reputation saved me. All that remains is to break the prince's first the curse using the formula.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
This just happened, what?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Oh, you know what? Juana was probably in on the whole mission to defeat Luis thing. Maybe Grius told her something. But that'd have been so long ago.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was.
Man.
But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were...
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
Is it because her sister's being held hostage?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away.
Okay.
A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
No.
Sure, fine by me.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
New ally. Huh. He was the fourth one.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
That's Gallica's strong determination and resolve. Level 5.
Gotta get back on track.
Reduces the mag cost of both studying or mage.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grius' notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
That's Shuana's sister.
Rella. The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
Wow. This is a lot. Are we still participating in the race after all of this? Or are we just moving on, you know?
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Wow. That's interesting though. So we can't be killed by other people, but we can still be killed by the what do you call them? I guess we can still be killed by monsters, but we're protected from other candidates trying to kill us with the king's magic.
Let's go.
No. Thought she wanted to talk to us first or something. Pray Luis receives divine punishment. I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I'd seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hulkenberg, what about let's talk to her before we do anything? Did you completely miss?
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, The effect shall never fade.
So you're saying we have to kill Lewis to release the magic?
The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then... I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Yeah, so now we gotta kill Lewis.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
For the time being. I don't know how long it would take to dig into this curse, though, so they could try and find a way to cure the prince from this. But yeah, seems like Louis has to die.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
We have to knock him out the running.
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Oh, that's not true.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take John out in public, we might attract a crowd who might can't miss Lewis catching in the capital. That's her stay in the runner away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
No. Ismay sleeps in a tent above the runner.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
That was a lot. Honestly, that was very surprising.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what?
Please. Please tell me you know how to fly. I'll do whatever it takes if we can get this thing off the air.
A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
Dang.
So you just gave up?
hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, And the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
I love Nereus. Such a good character. Oh god, OBS crashed. Oh, that scared me so bad. I thought that we really missed out or something. Okay, but we're good, actually. We can go for a bit longer.
What now?
A new power to wield.
Okay. It only could have turned out worse than it did. Well, thanks to your engineer, I assume. That crazy uncle chap. Crazy uncle? Don't be mean to Nereus like that. Nereus was it? Never seen a man run such a tight ship with such few screws loose in his own. Aside, I wish you all wouldn't stand on the ceremony with me. I'm on your side now, truly. Oh, stand on ceremony with me.
Damn it!
For all we go through to get into Lewis's good graces and secure the formula, is it well on you that our efforts have been spit in the wind?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Now that I'm here for you, you should never worry start to despair. It's times like this when I get hearted by Juna's bright positivity. But I mean, even though we didn't get the formula, we have Juna and she has a whole archetype. Like, what we've lost is nothing compared to what we gained. The bitter setback that we've lost the means to break his highness's curse would serve nothing to only wallow in dismay. If the only path that remains is slaying Luis, we must seek a new strength with zeal renewed. We were fortunate to indeed find an unexpected ally in the midst of hostile territory. Hulkenberg had much to say on the fame and accomplishments of both Juna and Rella. Let's confess the near total ignorance of modern trends and those that set them. What about you? Oh god, I love Hush. I'm assuming the game won't let us do anything that isn't resting.
Sure.
I won't even try to go out. I feel that the game wouldn't let us if I tried. Finding it hard to sleep. Time to read. Oh, now Juna can read our book.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
We should have Juna return any Magla keys we got to the Sharadrius too, just to be safe.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister, I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
I like this character, but I do not like this dress that she has on. The pattern on this bothers me so much.
You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Oh yay. The songstress reads us to sleep. Like an audiobook from a famous person.
The culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form, it's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
We talked into the night. Okay, that was nice. I don't have anything against this character.
And the age of
I can't
a new
really.
king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
Why did we have to do this?
To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
Not everyone.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, Right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall, and dropped out.
Yeah, he dropped out of existence. He's not alive anymore.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now, here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
Isn't that the island that Luis said he wanted to investigate?
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
Who did Lord Milo kill for the tournament that got him in the top 20?
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race. And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne! First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
Loveless managed to get through the blue parapet dude in the back there.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I mean, I don't blame him. The only way to win a rigged game is to not play it, to actively not play it as much as you can.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Lady Joanna?
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Oh, it's Juna.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
I do not like that outfit
Got a real
either.
presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Alterbury will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper.
You know, I wouldn't give any of these people a divine relic. Because, see, here's the problem. Best case scenario, you get through in the competition. Worst case scenario, you empower the Sanctus Church. This is a lose-lose situation if I've ever seen one.
This two-day event kicks off on... And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics.
This is crazy. Stealing the relics. You mean he's putting them in the church back room?
To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture. That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
I think Forden also mentioned something about trying to take the divine relics and later claiming that they were from the church. I could be wrong, but it's been a while since I've heard the lines. I need to look back at the cutscene.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Alterbury. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Not really.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You know, it's crazy how Luis is the most... It's like... Luis is like the primary threat, and the church is still a problem. Actually, it might be the opposite, but it's just like... Crazy how both of them are issues.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Oh. If you tank Forden in the rankings, then he's on the chopping block.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
That's crazy. No sane boss would be allowed to do this in the real world. I have a job for you I need you to complete. What's the job? Go fuck yourself. Like, what?
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Of course Luis would be on bullshit. We're back at the end. So far, they know it was the weapon's called the Dracodios.
All right.
Let's have to go look around in the city.
Oi there!
Yeah, he reads of alcohol. What do you think about a Divine Lancer, Mustari? The Violence, Mustari are the ones with the masks. Saw someone eating at the tavern with the mask. They don't even take them off when they eat. I don't know how they do it. Or maybe they do take them off, actually.
Oi there!
Cool.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
So foolish, it arouses
You're an Elder.
great
You've got
pity.
some nerve. How dare you show your face in front of a believer? You have the Sanctorus executed simply to improve your status, didn't you, immortal blasphemous Elder? Not just your filth. Lately, there have been a lot of pagans loitering around too, despoiling the area. You tainted barbaric tribes will be punished by his eminence for it and by God.
There.
You hear anything throughout that crap about the pagans nearby?
Say there.
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
Just can't stand it.
Wonderful.
Oh, this is the entrance of the tavern.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen.
Huh?
I have a question. Vineland, so much having the best person to ask about this sort of thing. Outside was rambling about that a while ago. I had a large mast on. Must have been Mustari. You even bothered about the lance? You may know something. Levy mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. Must be heading toward the Merchant's Bazaar.
Okay, so
All right then.
Let's go.
Man, that's crazy.
young man.
Wonder if I could have been one of Louis.
All right then.
What is it?
Well, the village chief a moment ago, he was participating in the tournament, but he appeared upset. I wonder if everything's
Did you
alright.
hear?
What is it? What is it you're looking for?
Oh, keep looking around the bazaar.
What is it?
Honestly, I'm in the right area. Looking for the same guy with the staff and lance.
Proper aces.
Young man. Young man.
Hey, mister.
Well met, eh?
Oh, here he is.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
Word.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
This is... How many more times are they going to bring up this academy? There's something going on here.
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni.
Edeni?
Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Edeni, stay safe out there, brother. Please. I don't need to see anything bad happen to you.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
Probably too dangerous.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Nurse?
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
There goes our hero.
You worried about Lady Juna?
More like he's simping over Lady Juna.
Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Wait a minute. Are we seriously gonna have these two join us?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
It's because he felt like it.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Honestly, having the two with us will be interesting. I'm completely on board with having them. I hope they're cool, you know, like... Make preparations and sail.
Now what am I to do? Now, how did I wind up here?
Hang on.
Stop!
Hang on. Isn't that... Look at that!
That tiny little face is yours? Not that anyone would... That you personally wouldn't know at that size.
Besides...
Man, we just barely managed to be protected by the King's magic.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
Huh?
Welcome.
Let's not.
No request today, huh?
Young man! Young man!
You're not serious?
Proper races.
Young man.
All right, then. Where to?
Yep, sounds like my luck.
Greetings. Well then.
A knight's bracelet, absolute garbage. I do want to make sure that Juna is equipment to use. You might have to prepare the dog brothers too. Guess she would be backline. Seekers and masks. Ask wind resistance. Oh right, she has to wear masks. Masks change her skills. It's a slash weapon. Fan carried by Juna for self-defense. More of a fashionable accessory than a proper weapon. And more gives everybody a basic weapon.
What are you pining for?
Normal attacks inflict charm.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
I'm gonna have to take a stop at Moore's.
Welcome.
Oh,
What now?
More.
Where to?
Why can I not see where Moore is?
Young man.
All right then. All right then.
Well, I mean, you don't need him technically, but there's no skills to inherit. Masked Dancer gets us another archetype, and looks like one that it evolves into later. I need to start ranking up Wizard. It really does suck not having access to it, because we're really losing out by not having the AoE skills. Magic Seeker.
That is...
Jesus, she looks so weird holding a big sword like that. He looks okay. The commander doesn't look that awkward, but that Lady Juna starts punching you. Oh shit! I unplugged my headphones. I'm not saying that she can't. I just never noticed. I look forward. Hmm. You need Seeker level 10 for Gunner. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to think that I should just get everybody on every single one of these classes. Wait, we finished Warrior? When? We've had it finished for a while.
I see. Fascinating.
Yeah, we can study this one now.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Just so you can have both of them. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into greater strength still, if thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the power of the Swordmaster's soul. I'll show you swordplay like you've never seen. The blood that flows through my body while I fight my battles is a noble. Oh, bless his heart.
ability.
Yeah, we're done with Gunner, so it's this and Pugilist that he's going to be working on. Hulk is... needs Wizard too?
That is...
I might just put Hulk back on the fucking, Merchant and Commander. Yeah, no, I think the idea is that everybody flexes, like, every class to some extent. But the mag cost for that... well, actually, it should be a lot easier now, because a lot of the mag cost for these classes is reduced. But no, we need Wizard. And, Hulk already has Mage to, like, 15, so... he will have it. Ismay. Assassin and Sniper. For Sniper... man, Sniper requires what? Level 10... Sniper requires both Seeker and Gunner, and he hasn't even done either of them.
I see.
My General is 10k. I'll wait on this one because the cost is still a lot. But no, Heismay is good for right now. I mean, aside from unlocking the other ones on him, I don't know what to unlock on Juna for right now. This requires Faker? Okay, well she can get Faker right now.
This right here. All right.
Because that's the class that she
I'm counting on
evolves into later, so might as well
Of
get her
course.
Faker right now.
Let's go.
Well, if it isn't the Faker, weakening enemies, that's my favorite trick. I'll have you in the palm of my hand. Yeah, this one was too fitting.
I knew I could do it.
Damn, that's an expensive skill. Is there any synergies for this and Faker? Dance Macabre. Requires Mage Seeker to be 20. We've barely gotten to use Mage Seeker. Hmm.
Young man.
All right, then.
I mean, I guess we're good to go.
Wonderful.
We can't buy MP restoring items right now, so we might as well just set out.
Well met, eh? Ready to depart?
Yep. Got a hold of a chart. Your route will set trip for the island. Let's sail.
Verga Island is this spot right here. Oh.
Region's currents are right pane. McGill must go around and across them, at least carry us off course. My reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights. 3 nights at sea. I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns on our side, tensions may be high. We have nothing to do with me forward. Are they going to join us? It'd be cool if they actually fought as party members. I don't know if we're going to be cool with each other, but, you know. I'd like to believe in the brothers. I want them to be cool.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
They're just far enough away from them, I think.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too!
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Are you saying that we're going to make some friends?
Hear us speaking?
Heisman's got his fishing gear laid out on deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise he'll stop you from going overboard, so be careful. While at sea, Heis may leave some fishing gear out on deck, which can be useful. Any fish you catch can use as ingredients in cooking. Having Judah and the little brothers made the gauntlet runner livelier. Fidelio, are we cool?
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but I gotta admit, the insides are impressive compared to the rest at least. Maybe the ship's not a total piece of... Oh, come on, Fidelio, stop being such a square. Where's Bastilio? He raiding the pantry or something? Maybe he's out on the deck. I do need to raise stats so I can talk with more people, but... Oh, we got more recipes? First? Restores 100 and cures Hex? Dude, those rock beans and that briny salt change lives. Recovers MP while walking in dungeons for 60 seconds. Benevolent bread. The same thing, but for that. I gotta make at least one of these right now.
Alright.
From Heismay's home village. Oh, we get to cook with Heismay.
Understood.
You may have cut corners if you like cooking, however, we do not merely fill our bellies. Now, we cook to partake in a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end. The quality of your results will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with the blade is not so different. I found Heismay is leading me in kneading flour into dough. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight onto by stretching it. Here we go. Your foot goes forward like this. Etch it into your memory. This is not sanitary. Though my sweat tells of a hard-fought battle, our final trial awaits. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing. He's so short. I thought he'd have like a stool to like stand on and cut stuff up, but he's just standing on the table.
In days gone by,
Present with you a taste of my hometown, this magical bread. Our effort shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Look at the look on his face, man. Look at the look on his face. He's happy to make the bread of his hometown. Oh, God, man. God, I love Heismay. Hold on, where's Mystilio? Is he down here? I want to see where they are. I'm probably gonna go fishing. Well, no, I need to raise stats.
This?
Washing clothes can sometimes come to mines. Increase max MP?
Understood.
Nah. It'll be nice, but right now, no. So I guess Bastilio and Juna are out on the front deck then. Wait, actually. Cleaning? That raises HP, I think.
All right then.
Even moving at such speed, it looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps a little drawn by the runner's magma crystals, or perhaps I'm just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment on our way to the island. Sea breeze is perfect till you smell the fish and you feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall, actually. Bastilio, are we cool?
Speaking of...
This is some runner your man put together. Yes, Norris is my man's. Full of weird things I've never seen before. Spends his off hours working on the runner too, does he? Come on, man. I hope the brothers are cool. I hope they're cool, man.
Oh, jeez.
Catch some fish, we can cook them.
the truth is...
Indeed. I thought I'd do some fishing, but it won't have, but I don't have any good bait. You have anything that might work? Worm bait, I see. That should do fine. I'm more tired than I realized. How do I shake this? I suppose I'll try that then.
The fight is on.
Oh, fight, and a strong one. I'm struck. Oh, look at this haul. It's all thanks to you, of course. A 2-limp goldfish.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That is what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. Those arts hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about all we can do for today. Word?
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage.
It really feels like we made no progress from Brylehaven. Like, why couldn't we go that way instead of around? Arrive in 3 days. We're being watched. Be careful what you say. You should be careful what you say. Now, Fidelio, come take a bath with me. Wisdom. Nearest. Not anticipating any monster attacks like we'd see on land, but you never know. Best to keep the emergency lights on just in case. Though, let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner. Oh my goodness, look at them in casual clothing, man.
Got it.
If you think I'm gonna take my eyes off you just because it's past sundown, think again. You wanna try something? Go ahead, see what happens. Count Lees won't be asking me to justify myself, we clear? I just wanted to ask if you'd take a bath with me, man. Okay. What about your brother? Does he want to take a bath? I admit it. I was half thinking this dinky little gauntlet runner is gonna sink any second, but I did a decent job running today. Now, of all the candidate runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is. Not like I set foot in it without Lady Juna being here. Can't hang with highs, man.
Oh my.
Oh, if it isn't Wilhelm, I'm so bored. I'm not in the mood to sing. Really nice to have someone to talk to. Oh, that raises imagination. Unfortunately, I don't feel like doing that right now. Boo, off you go then. I do not care. I'm gonna go read. Man, screw this. I'm jerking off. We can cook again? Ah, no Dream Eater Moth. If I knew that, then I wouldn't have let that happen so easily. We only have one of these nectars.
That
Oakenberg knows how to cook. No, please! As one so obviously fond of food, perhaps it's obvious that I find cooking to be time well spent. Still, you can cook for hours, only have a meal devoured in moments. That is the flaw of such efforts, I suppose. Hold a moment. Could we not simply add more of each ingredient, thereby create more of a finished product? Imagine reducing preparation time and increasing efficiency in a single blow. Why dare you say I'm on the cusp of a great discussion? Oh, this woman is crazy. She's not... You're reducing prep time by simply adding more stuff, and you're gonna get somebody killed. Gordon Ramsay would be shaking in his coffin if he was dead. All set. Now we need only apply ourselves. What say you? Does it already look appetizing? That's what it sounds like when you bash a watermelon in with like a brick. To cook a meal is through is fundamental, but you mustn't this time. Here, flavors achieved by deviating from basic knowledge. That dish used a ton of ingredients, but it turned out amazing. Precision. Fermented ribs is complete. How wonderful. 'Tis fit to eat until the stomach is fit to burst. I don't know. I just don't trust it. I need somebody else to eat this in front of me. Top secret poetry, do not read. The bold letters span the cover. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. Juna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? Gallica, you're supposed to be the one to tell me to stop. If I read this book, maybe I gain more courage. Yeah, let's do it. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Differences between moonlight and starlight. The difference between me and you. The difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but I'm reading through this got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Oh, well, you could certainly say that artistic expression is serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing at Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
5 points? Damn, we're gonna hit level 4 soon then.
Time marches on, and the age of a
Better make sure Fidelio doesn't see that Juna's diary is in here.
Oh, goodness.
Mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. Salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at seas? What do you mean? You asked the wrong person.
Yes.
I find the sweat build up by swinging weapons quickly relieves one's concern over trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that fact, but I tell you, if I find someone able to comb these knots out, see if I can find you a sparring partner later. I'm sure that Fidelio and Bastilio would love to help you. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like. You hungry? You're pretty good kitchen in here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure you can get a half-decent meal going. All that's left is the benevolent bread.
Now then.
I heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you're right to summon me. Dough is most delicate ingredient. Those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you are in luck today, lad, for I was raised with grain belt, and dough shall rise to my standards. All nice maids began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique, like this, and this, and that. Ha! Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction. Ha!
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Oh, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
In days gone by.
I present you a taste of my hometown, this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself. You are not ready. I love Heisme. Fidelio, you don't want to step on bread with us? I'm gonna keep reading Juna's diary. This is something that I wasn't expecting to see. Figure you lot wouldn't be much use in a fight. But you're better than you look. Suppose your former knights are good for more than guard standing to pretentious speeches. We just finished a game, so it's most illuminating. Signed watchdog or not, it does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. You're a total amateur, but you weren't that bad. Well played indeed. These two getting along? This is crazy. Well, honestly, this is a lot of fun. Doesn't matter. The power that we get for reading this book far exceeds the negative costs. Clusters of cryptic phrases, abstract drawings. Whole section has been stuck by two thick lines, few words scribbled into it. My very soul screams, is this her handwriting? These are the next page is a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen. This is a language only Juna herself knows. Well, we can see that. Or this is very serious business. Yeah.
All right.
When we finish that book, we're going to have level 4 courage.
Look at this.
Oh, we're staring at
The
something.
Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
God, I love this game. Oh, the Fidelio! They're watching with us. I hope we don't have to kill them. That would be disappointing. The sea's been put in tune. We're standing on the sea floor. This is what magma anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water fields in Brawlhaven. But by Jove, this is on a whole nother level entirely.
Boy.
Dell, are you sure about this? The water ain't about to come down. I just realized what he was saying when he was talking to Fidelio.
That.
Do you not know how to swim, Fidelio? Listen, mate, you best keep your... That's adorable. He's standing up for his younger brother. Could it be me? No, I'm kidding. If you find this, please don't hurt me. Also, don't take my model from me. I love it so much. Don't hurt me. He's never gonna watch this. He wouldn't bother to. Look, there's fish swimming in the walls of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Huh? Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was really considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat weird-looking fish without a second thought. Like these weird luminescences, a defense mechanism. They gather all together in the depths and shine forward to ward off predators. The weaklings, what they are. They travel together in group. Who does that remind you? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's very natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages to compensate for weaknesses. Those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
As well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we shall all dine well. Neither you didn't. The supplies was even in town and more than meet our need. Besides, the sky looks ominous. The storm likely approaches.
I see.
And see, if that's consensus, let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain. I'd rather not stay to find out.
All right.
Oh god, man. This game is so good. Oh, another drawing for Maria. Here you go, lad. Drawing of the seawall. Made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Huh.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Oh. Nobody's handling the seasickness that
Those
well.
fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Wait, what about High Space 10? Is it good in the storm?
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glodell was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Oh no. Nurse got attacked.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
Oh no.
What's happening?
What's happening indeed?
Our prep.
What now?
Man. I haven't saved in 3 days. That's crazy.
You having a laugh?
What's the monster's problem? If Lady Juna gets hurt, it's your neck on the line. The sea monster is still about. We cannot let it damage the runner.
What to do?
Don't especially mind the shaking of the creaking from the hull can't be good. If we don't do something, it will flood surely. Like I gotta stand up. Oh, poor Stroll.
Seriously.
Bloody hell, I can't stand these floating rust buckets. We'll talk later. Just hurry and do something.
No way.
What in God's name is that? Didn't they say Forden defeated the monster here is causing a stormy sea? Unless Forden didn't defeat the right monster.
Oh, God.
What do you mean? We're supposed to head onto the deck.
Oh. Hang on.
Oh, it's right here. I've never walked to the deck. I've always teleported. Oh. Fidelio!
What the hell are you doing? It's supposed to be you helping those in need, or itself!
Now, hurry!
Good one, Bastilio.
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
That's a Oh god, man.
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Battle time? Man, it's been a while since we had a human
We'll
fight.
slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
Oh, wait.
Keeps up, the runner's wrecked.
Changing your party in a battle? Oh, we don't need some special skill for this. Switching consumes 1 turn icon.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
The Horror Homo Sabara. It's got multiple legs as well.
Not this. Time for some close combat. I'll get some distance.
I'm trying to remember. Rolls on Swordmaster. Yeah, no, we need we might need highest man.
I won't hold back. No.
Does anybody have any synergies that would be useful if we kept Juna in for a turn? Because Juna was in, we didn't get our speed buff. Juna, you're not, well, I mean, it's technically not her fault. Also, you need to be quiet. I've got nothing, I'm healer. Nah, there's not even anything good with switching eyes, man. We'll just have to thug this one out. Probably weak to lightning, honestly.
Wild, come on, help me out.
Inflicts them with a weakness, but it doesn't do so bad. We don't have what we need, really.
Raging fire! A sword master!
Oh, this hits everybody.
Hack and slash!
Is everyone all right? Magic knife! Not now. Join with me. Not this skill. Magic knife! Pierce through them!
Thanks, right? Uh-oh.
Please.
Now, if we could switch archetypes on the fly, that would be a game changer. Yeah, I had a feeling.
That's your opening, Captain. How's this?
Thank you.
I shall fight you first.
I for all that we strive for!
Get him!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Now,
Light!
I'll give you the... I'll show you.
Howling wind!
Sword master!
oh, Stroll's in the back line. He's not hitting as hard as he could. Oh! That's a lot of hits.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? If we can take out some last fight, that'll be us to deal with.
Yeah, we got this. No?
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
As long as we keep using that one move, we get 2 charges back. I learned that during the Coliseum fight. That's why I didn't use Conde. Because there's no point in using it right now. Besides, tentacles aren't healing the main head, so... I'll just give everybody a pick-me-up.
We can do this!
Thank you.
My thanks.
Trust me.
I've got just the your turn.
In the name, all yours.
Is everyone all right? Join with me.
Give it all you've got.
It's okay. Let's go.
Flare!
Ooh. He's gonna get 2 turns. Oh, he gets 1 back. Oh.
My limbs feel heavy.
Stroll's got malady. Juna died?
Someone, quick!
To
Get
the
her
fore!
back on her feet!
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Oh, he missed. No, that takes 2.
I stand ready. Someone, get him healed up.
We can't kill it right now. It's not possible. Stroll's malady means that he's gonna die.
This should help. Thanks.
Oh man, I screwed up by that. I screwed up so bad. Gain 4.
Is that all? Only if this. Is that all?
Everyone, forgive me.
Critical. Oh god, man. We're getting fucking blasted.
No.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
Yield to reality.
Oh, I refuse. I will be as delusional as I desire.
What
now? Game. You want to play games with me? I'll play games with you. It's fine. Juna has to be in the party. She needs to get stronger anyway. Well, no, we need Hulkenberg because she's the one with the synergy. Girl needs to be in the front. Yeah, Juna's in the back. Yeah, I'm skipping. We know the deal.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us? I call upon a royal soul.
Let's keep
I
cool.
knew you'd help. Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
Wait, this is just single target lightning? I thought it was AoE lightning.
All yours. By the swan. Oh,
Join with me.
If you would.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
I'll
weak
give
spot.
you the fast dancer. How's
Oh wait,
I'm obliged.
Hulk already had the attack up from her one thing. Wait, I wasted it. I mean, it would always give 2 back anyway. You know, that's probably where I misplayed. Ooh.
Is everyone okay?
Still
Gotta
fight.
heal up. If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with.
I
right?
call upon royal power.
The random
within.
critical is so disgusting.
Captain's
I
on his
stand
last
with
leg.
magic.
Someone, get him healed up.
This won't comrade. Lend me your
Get
strength.
him!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Don't
spot.
underestimate me. Watch me.
Petra break. I wish we had Petra.
Raging fire.
I won't hold back.
I'll have Stroll heal.
Lightning.
You hit their weakness. That's
Now,
your
what's the
opening,
play?
Captain.
Let's try this.
That helped.
Thank you.
Trust me. Is everyone all right? With blade in hand.
Didn't work too well for me. And that's his turn over with.
Poetry in motion.
It's okay.
Clear it! Roar! You hit their weakness! That's your
Can't
opening,
afford to
Captain.
hold back. No holding back!
Right on target.
Critical. Thank you, Stroll.
Stand, come! Join with me!
I'll lend a hand myself.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I call upon a royal soul. Let's not. Can't let it go unused.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm an epic gamer. And Hulk gets critted.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
My best wasn't enough.
Someone get him back on his feet. Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Get after it, love.
Thank you. Poor Stroll. He caught that stray. He didn't deserve that. Barbara sucker.
A halfway decent result.
I feel stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Power can be so intoxicating.
He was dangerous. That's something a villain would say.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
I mean, Forden brought in a giant squid. That was a squid human.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It was a long day yesterday. I'm glad that we lived to see another morning. Very happy we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, to see my poor back is was the casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you, my dear girl, as well safe. You must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off will get those brothers to lighten off a bit. So how about it, darling? Let's take them to the relax and watch the ocean. We should arrive at the island tomorrow. Why not? Times like this, people tend to open up more. You hungry, brothers? You really fixed that hole in the runner. I thought we were sunk there for sure. How long have you been there for? It's a good thing you managed to pull that off yesterday. Didn't seem as defensive as usual. Might be a good chance to improve things with him. And get lost, right? Del says I'm to keep my distance from you lot. Oh man, why is Fidelio being such a square? Now we can't make anything. We need more fish.
Oh?
Have you been there the whole time? Do you like listening to me sing? I want to talk to you about. You have a moment to spare? Wait, can I speak with Fidelio too? Let me know if you change your mind.
What do you want?
I'm trying to guard Juna here. Such a bloody bother. If you got something to say, then say it. Fine, only a bit. Not like you shut up if I said no.
What do you want?
What do you even want? When I get closer to me, you're wasting your time. Why is that? You're an open book, mate. You just want to win us over. Oh, fine. Suppose I could use the opportunity to. See, I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, it'll make you regret being born. Seems like Fidelio doesn't trust me at all. I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? How do you think I was gonna thank you for yesterday? No.
No.
Not at all. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. How dare you? Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously.
Choosing to end up being the one to save Lady Juna and protect Bastilio. For that, at least. Thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is.
Listen.
I didn't have time to think. It was just instinct, that's all. Starting to sound like Bastilio there. Oh, that's a debt. Think what you want about me, but I've got my own code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave?
Don't get it twisted yet. It's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Oh, shit, I'm losing my damn mind out here. Ever here. Now bugger off. Handmade flute? Saw a parapet peddler in Browhaven selling souvenirs. Bought this out of a whim. Gave me a little story about how it sounds ward off evil. I'm not planning on dying out here with you. It's just something for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. We'll be at the encampment soon, and while I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in a storm. But that clumsy driver of yours doesn't shape up. I'll throw him overboard and sail it myself. I'm dead serious. Like,
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its winds.
What to pick?
our arrivals tomorrow. I ain't done spending our nights at sea. Yeah, but these two, Fidelio. We'll be hitting Virga Island tomorrow, yeah? Today you want to be useful to Count Louis, and you better put in the work, and remember, we'll be watching.
What now?
Actually, what's that flute that he gave us?
What now?
Actually...
What now?
It was a gold flute item. I'm gonna keep reading Juna's diary. Fidelio, are you hungry? Why is he always in the pantry? I was joking about him just raiding the pantry consistently, but he's always in here.
Come on.
Don't much like the sea at night. There's no knowing which way the waves are coming when I think about accidentally falling in. Ugh. I'll be popping bottles. Sparkles and champagne. He's really... God, it's like the Shannon Sharp thing. I'll be popping bottles. Sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, boys, you looking sections. It's not the exact same pose, but there's something about the way that he's up against the wall like this. His legs aren't crossed, his hands aren't in the right spot. But man... I love Stroll. I'll be fine. Juna's art journal. Words do not read written on it. Almost done reading it. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. What's written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world, and the other, a heart. Between them, a song connects them. It seems she tried drawing this one. Next to the picture of an enormous woman embracing the entire world smiling. Is it supposed to represent something? Oh, God, if she walked in on us reading this, that would have been so funny.
Now then.
Boom. Bridget better be careful when I pull up to the Grand Track. Thou aspire true sovereignty. Kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. Conqueror needs that precious kindling which the follower's passion may be inflamed. Dauntless. Or that game that got released on the PlayStation by Epic Games.
Alright.
Dude, we're gonna have max courage probably. It will be the highest stat of right now.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
What's the deal with Dracodios, huh?
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them.
More like you can't convert them because you're all bad at doing your jobs.
Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do.
That's why he's vetting them that's why he's gonna vet them.
The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
These two are both safe. God, you know what, that would be kind of crazy. You could just kill with impunity, and anybody who tries to kill you now will just die if they're also in the running. Long sojourn at sea comes to an end. We should arrive at noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. The weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could pop in, grab lance, and pop back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best be prepared for a long stay. This island is infinitely insular and closed off. Welcome will not be a warm one. Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know we'll be in real inns for this to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Hmm.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Take off your jacket, brother.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside? What's wrong?
I heard a voice.
I thought I heard a voice.
What are those other options? Just in my head, haha, very funny, Gallica. I would have liked that last one, actually.
Voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Well, you should have told your boss to give us more information.
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
You don't have to do anything, Bastilio. You can go sit in the runner.
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
How long is that? September the 5th.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
I mean, water equals civilization.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss? I'm imagining things.
3 eyes?
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
No, guys, don't run off.
You're not on this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
No, this is fine. If you're just throwing nets over us, that means they're not killing us yet.
Behave yourselves. Now, you. You're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Did they tie up Gallica? I could see like tiny rope, but it's not clear enough.
I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
The Dracodios is probably something that can break through the king's magic.
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
Or they started killing.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
They're going to show up to help Juna.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Baron? Baron. He's the fucking newscaster.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Batlin, motherfucker. I knew it. What'd you do?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
I just like the moment I heard his voice, I'm just like, dude, how did you get here?
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Oh, so did he come over here to warn them? Oh, that's actually pretty cool of him.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Holy, Adeni is absolutely handsome.
Master Adeni. There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, Would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
That was foul.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
The priestess.
I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Yeah, we're killing the future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Like, please don't have her die. Like, can we not? Why must all the good ones die early?
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lance.
Alright. They got the information, now they go bust us out of prison.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Okay.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my glasses. Actually holding my glasses together via bandages.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
He'll scream before you kill him.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess.
Oh, man.
If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Oh, Fidelio, no need to be such a tsundere. You won't. We'll make such a great team. I'll make sure you do.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
Wait,
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
Besides, if we're cool with the village, it'll make raiding the temple easier for Dilio, for Dorkio, for Dingaling.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
The fact that we're sitting down talking about this while this dude is dying is way funnier than it should be.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me. Because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Hey, he's not dead.
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
He doesn't have his own house?
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Of course not.
Yes. Let's get her back.
I'm such a good captain. Everybody else does all of the work for me, and I just sit back and approve decisions.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templar's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them, It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
I mean, if we win, we just say that he's the king now.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
But none of the candidates are coming over here.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
I thought he said platypus for a second. It might just be me trying to think about it too hard, but it kind of sounds like it.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
It's...
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Fidelio is overhearing this information thinking he's in trouble.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
I wonder if Bart
Time marches on, and the age of a new
Bat, whatever his
king draws
name
nearer.
is still on Neris's Gauntlet Runner.
We gotta prep.
Stock up. He's here to destroy our traditions too. Oh, relax, people.
What can I do for you?
Thank you.
What's going on?
God, I want to explore, but I'm tired. Besides, I already had the recording crash earlier. I think I might be pushing my computer a bit much right now. Unfortunate, but hey, we can't all be winners.
What's going on? What's going on?
But yeah, that's it for right now. I'll be back tomorrow, most likely, with more as per usual. See you next time.